So this is what success in the zombie apocalypse looks like. Returning to your huge safe house, knowing that there isn't a zombie for miles around, with a full loot bag in each hand. John has already spent the whole day just unloading loot, and this is the last 2 bags. Again, he returns with an absolutely massive haul of guns and ammo. John is going to spend to get all these unloaded, and then we're going to talk about what happens next for John. Okay, that is all the loot dropped off. It has been raining steadily. John has taken advantage of that. Man, that is a lot of rain. John has taken advantage of that by planting some crops, and now it's time to think once again about home cinemas. Now, this is going to be the space. It's small. It's compact, but we only need a cinema big enough for 1 person, unfortunately. It is sad to say out loud. So this is going to be John's home cinema. Recently returned from Salem Creek. That's what it's called. It is John's town. He's renamed it. There was a cinema nearby, so it's just got to be done. So we're going to do some more remodeling, more reworking. We're going to remove these cubicles. We're going to open up this space. I totally forgot this was here, and that's because it's empty. And we're going to turn this into a home cinema. It's going to have everything you could possibly need. It's going to be cozy, but we can do this. So let's drop these bags off. Let's get the sledge, and let's get some house flipping done, huh? Now, actually, before John makes any more plans, does any more work, he's going to make a cake. He is going to make a cake. And now he's really made it. Now he's really made it. We're going to make a chocolate cake. A chocolate cake. John, he just can't wait. I mean, look at that. 50 hunger. Let's get this, bunging this in the oven, and let's get cooking. John is living the high life. Okay, so chocolate cake prepared and ready to eat. I'm not sure if even John could actually eat all of it because it's 65 hunger. John's going to sit outside. He's going to enjoy his cake, and he's just going to chill, and he's going to listen to the sound of the rain. Okay, so John has gorged himself. He's had 3 whole slices of cake. Didn't even fill him up. And I've managed to destroy the window. We've got the sledgehammer. We've got our new sledgehammer. It looks awesome, actually. Long-handled sledgehammer. We're just going to make this a blank canvas. We're going to take away these cubicles. We're going to make this... We're going to open up this space as much as possible. And hopefully not put a hole in the wall in the wrong place. Okay. Well, John has been hard at it all evening. He's built up quite a sweat. And... managed to swing a little bit too lustily, so we need to find a couple of replacement windows. But that is the blank canvas. This is the space. We're going to just finish tidying it up. We need to take up the flooring as well. Actually, we're going to go full on cinema. It's going to have the blue walls. The screens are going to go on this wall over here, so we can see the screen. The seats are here, the projector here. Just enough room maybe for some sort of popcorn stand. It's compact. It's compact. Maybe could we extend it out 1? Maybe that would be an idea. John's going to think about it while he takes up the flooring. Okay, so John has decided this room, this space, it needs to be bigger. We got this space here. We're going to remove this wall. And we're going to extend this cinema room just by another tile along the here. It is almost John's bed, but he's really wants to get on with this. Let's do this. Okay, and just like that, another wall disappears. Another wall torn down. And I think that's going to actually make a really big difference to this space. We've increased the floor plan by 1/3. So I think that's going to really make a big difference for this new cinema. But for now, We need to get John to bed. He is absolutely knackered. But we've got a blank canvas. We've got to put some walls up, and then we're hitting the road. We're going to go straight to that cinema, clear it out, pick up the gear. And we're going to get all the top-notch, latest equipment for John's home cinema. Okay, well, work on the home cinema has had to come to an unexpected halt, a complete stop, because John has somehow lost his saw. So we're gonna make some nice rabbit stew, and then we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna head straight to the cinema, and yeah, make some trouble. So John did not expect to be back here so soon. I tell you what, it has been an incredible drive. John has seen hundreds and hundreds of dead zombies, the best type, corpses on the floor, and he's barely seen. I mean, I don't think he's seen double figures in zombies. It's incredible. This town belongs to John. Okay, here we go. We got a red carpet. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it all to be blue. But this is it. We got a 5x4 space to fill, and fill it we will. We're barely going to have enough room. Wow, this is a little bit dicey. Barely going to have enough room for the seats, the projectors, the popcorn stands, everything that you need for that cinema experience. But first, we got to make this place safe. There's going to be zombies here. We do not want to be walking out with a cabinet underneath each hand and come across like 7 or 8 zombies. So let's just walk around and make this place safe. This is where I needed red carpet. It's all here. Okay, well, this is quiet. This is quiet. Now, I just need 1 row of seats. I need enough room for the projector. Everything else is going to be containers for the popcorn, for the sodas. It's going to look awesome. It is going to look awesome. It seems quiet. Let's just check the rest of the place. See what is going on. Okay, we got another screen. There is nothing happening. There is nothing going on here. Where are the stairs for the projector? That is going to be a crucial. Ooh, nice. That is going to be a crucial part of the cinema. You can't have a cinema without a film projector. Okay, here we go. These are the stairs up. This will be where the projector's room is. Not quite sure what they're actually called. Wowzers. There it is. Doesn't that look beautiful? John is particularly looking forward to watching the latest dog goblin film. That infamous horror. But yeah, not a single zombie here. No saw. We're actually out of saws at the moment. But that was easy. I mean, not a single zombie inside. There was no fight to be had. Let's just walk down the stairs. Make sure there's nothing just appeared from nowhere. We're good. Okay, well let's start filling up that trailer with the latest in cinema stuff. Let's get the projector, let's get the table, let's get some seats, let's get some popcorn stands. Let's do it. Okay, well that is the cinema foyer completely cleared. We've got everything they had. We've taken everything they've got. Now John's have to go on a bit of a hunt. Now John, it's got to be blue carpet. Come on, it's for the Star-E-Plex. It's got to be blue carpet, and we also need to find some spare saws. So at this point, John's gonna have to go on a bit of a hunt, hunt around for the extra few pieces of gear that he needs. So let's hit the road. Okay, so John is back at the furniture store because we need a table to put the projector on, and I don't know if you noticed, but off to the right there are actually some blue counters. Now that is quite an incredible stroke of luck. We want to get one of these little round tables because they're just 1 tile wide, but we could snag a couple of these counters as well for the popcorn machine and the soda dispenser as well. So that is actually really lucky. Okay, so John's got all the furniture he needs. That is for sure. That was a massive stroke of luck finding those square theatre counters. That is full, so we're nearly full in storage, but we need to find some blue carpet. It's got to be blue carpet. It's just got to be. Okay, well, the hunt for blue carpet is going to have to wait for another day, but we are back at the police department. John remembers that he's had a tip that there is an even bigger armory on the second floor of the police department. So it would be rude not to check it out. We're driving right past. It is getting dark. It's going to be dark and gloomy inside. But John's thirst for guns is just unquenchable. Okay, so we're in the police department. I'm hearing zombies around and nearby. But do you see what I see? Or is that green? That's kind of green. I don't know, can we get away with that being blue? Maybe another time. Let's leave the blue carpet for another day. And now, we've got a zombie somewhere. They are nearby. I'm going to do some shouting. See what comes out. Okay, there's a lot of banging. Yeah, they're going to be in the jail cells. That is okay. We will leave those guys to do that. But we need to find... I want to find a better staircase. I want to find a better place to get up the stairs. Man, there's zombies everywhere. Is this going to be the other entrance they were talking about? Is this... Or is that to the jail cells? I've been told it's upstairs. There only appears to be one narrow staircase, so we're going to have to do it. Okay, well, we're doing it. Fortune favours the brave. Brace yourself. Oof. Okay. We've got a zombie in here. At least one. Okay, this is freaking giant. I do not want to spend too long here. But another staircase? Another floor? Well, I'll just go onto the roof. Let's continue searching this floor and making sure that it is clear. Okay, we've nearly finished searching the whole floor. And there is not much here. That is it. There is one armory, well, one room that's still blocked off. We've got a break room. Let's see if there's any food. There's only a couple of containers in there, so John's getting a bit spooked by all that banging. Not really sure if it's going to be worth it. Okay, so we're going up another flight of stairs. Who knows? Yeah, I mean that's got to be roof access, right? Yeah. Okay. John is out of here. John is splitting. He's definitely... Is that another... I don't want to go out there. There's actually coppers there. There's actually some zombies on the roof. There's a couple of containers. I can't think there's going to be much in there. Let's get out of here. Okay, now John is just a couple of blocks, well, barely a block down the road from the police department, and there's this vacant building here. You can just see through the windows. It is all a blue carpet. John is getting tired. It is getting late. But he really, really wants to complete that cinema. I mean, what could be more important, right? Don't think there's any more zombies following. So let's get a bag, and we need 20 lots of blue carpet. So let's make this quick. Okay, so that is the final piece of the jigsaw for what should be an absolutely kick-ass home cinema. We got all of the blue carpet we need. It is very, very late. It is pitch black outside. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get back to base. Okay, we're back at base. It is 3:30 in the morning. Soon the sun is going to be coming up. But look, I don't think John has ever been so pleased to see a saw in his life. How did that get there? So it's the next morning. We are here. It is time to get to work. Let's get this cinema, home cinema installed. It's going to look awesome. First things first, the flooring. Okay, the blue floor is down. It's not the cleanest looking, but it's down. Now let's get a wall in place so that John doesn't break his neck falling down the stairs. Okay, well that is the wall complete. We've got a nice little area coming together here now. It's pretty small, but it's a one-man cinema, so it'll do. Let's get the projector, let's get the seats, and let's move it on. Okay, so John has been hard at it all day. The guy he's absolutely exhausted. He can barely walk, and he is ready for his bed at 8:30. But looky, look how good that looks. It's a little bit cozy, and there's a few more bits to pieces to do. You know, there's a hole in the wall. This is going to be removed. This wall here, and we're going to have to put some a wooden wall in its place. We need a solid wall here for the screen, for the projector. We need to find some white paint, and we need to paint all of these walls here for the cinema screen. I think that is going to look super awesome. But look at it. We got the movie posters, we got the popcorn, we got the soda machine, we got the projector, we got the authentic cinema seats, the blue carpet. Spot on. We got to go back to the paint store. But for now, John is absolutely knackered. It is time for his bed. Okay, it's the start of another day in the zombie apocalypse, and John is up and at 'em super early again. He's awake before dawn. It's time to apply the finishing touches to this awesome cinema room. John's got quite a shopping list. We need a window. We need some paint. We need black paint, white paint, blue paint. Was there anything else? Did we want to put a rug there? Who knows, but we need a trip to the paint store. We need to find some blue curtains. We need the sledge. We need to put a replacement wall in. And we need some blue paint as well. So let's get on the road. It's going to be, in fact, John needs breakfast. Let's get John some breakfast. And then he's going to hit the road. Okay, John's really going for it this time. We got a jelly bean cake. We've got 2 lots of fruit jam, some jelly beans, and some chocolate. It does sound good, doesn't it? Okay, it has been a long drive. He's almost got lost, but we're back at the paint store. John is really glad that he did have the foresight to mark it on his map. And what is incredible, we've hardly seen any zombies. I mean, this place is Salem Creek, it's John's, but this is the paint store, and this is the only place where there's been a group of zombies outside. What are the chances of that? We've even got some inside the store. Not for long. Now, John's particularly on the lookout for blue paint for the walls, and then black and white for the projector. But he might just take anything and everything that he finds. Okay, so we're in. This zombie's not going to know what hit him. That is for sure. Oh no, they're on the ball. Boom. This high level axe is starting to look good. Okay, well let's search for the paint. It's probably here somewhere. Okay, so this whole floor here is just crayons, pens, sheets of paper. Hopefully, we got a decent choice of paint in the back here. I do not want to paint it brown. There we go. That's the blue. Okay, we got the black. Now we just need some white. Fingers crossed. That's probably the most important one. Okay, well there's no white. There's no white. That is probably the most important paint that John actually needed. Okay, I'm going to take grey. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But that might work. There is another paint store somewhere in Raven Creek, but it's not marked on the map, and at the moment John, he just doesn't have the appetite for spending days and days and days searching around Raven Creek for a pot of white paint. Okay, so we got the paint. That's the first step. Now we need to find some blue curtains and some windows. Okay, so I've gone back in for more paint. I decided to get light blue because I'm not sure I've had enough blue, but I've left the rest. I mean, John is not into browns, pinks or oranges, but I thought I'd just quickly check the back of this ambulance and look at this. 2 trauma bags filled with medicine, with gear. But look at this. Look at this medicine. Now John is kind of tempted to try that medicine just for the kick, just for laughs, just for the lols. But right in the middle of Raven Creek, well, Salem Creek I should say, it's probably not the time to do so. Let's move on. Let's get back to the residential area and look out for some blue curtains, and then we'll get back to base and finish off this cinema. Okay, scratch that, change of plan, new idea. We got this storage area here. Now, if we're really lucky, there'll be a couple of containers with some paint in, and if even luckier, there'll be some white paint. Either way, it's another location to break into and loot. Let's see what we can find. Got the sledge, access all areas. Okay, so John's got a loot bag. He's in loot mode. All of these lockups have actually got doors. Most of them look like going to be unlocked, so we don't even need the sledgehammer. So that will, ooh, let's take that. That will speed things up a little bit, but you can't have too much loot. We're definitely looking for white paint. There's nothing else that we really need. Oh, I might take some of that. At some point I might want to paint the garage. I will need that. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, we can find a zombie. Wow. This guy made me jump. Where the hell did they come from? It just reminds you, you should never drop your guard. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Yep, now all the doors are locked. And this is starting to drag on. This is actually an absolutely huge storage area. Let's get the sledge. But have I still got it? Yeah, still got the sledge. Let's just break all the garage doors down. Let's make this easy. Let's not mess about. Okay, well, John was just going to start from the end and work up. It's an absolutely massive storage unit. There's 4 units. There must be nearly 30 garages, if not more. And right at the end, we got a group of zombies. There's always another zombie. Now, John was tempted. He had the sledgehammer in his hand. He was ready to start swinging. But no, let's not get too cocky. We got some more zombies? We got a very sleepy zombie. Okay, well, there is a lot of units here. It is going to take most of the... Ooh, nice. It is going to take most of the afternoon to search through all these units. Okay, we're about halfway through. Oh, really? It is taking forever. But we're getting there. And there's one zombie here. I mean, it's just... It's too tempting. It really is. We got the sledge. Let's get swinging. Ooh, yeah, that was satisfying. That was nice. Okay, well, that is the storage unit searched. It's massive. Oh, man, let's try and work this out. So we've got 4 lots of 8. There's 32 units here. There's potential for a lot of loot. And John has got a little bit of everything. We've come away with 2 full bags. As usual, John has got distracted. He's starting to get tired. It's gone 8 o'clock. He only came out for some paint. Just like the old days when he went to the supermarket. One thing that is useful, though, that John was not planning on getting, but he will take, is this plaster powder. At some point, John might want to paint the garage outside, and I may actually need it for the wooden replacement wall I'm going to do in the cinema. And so rather than spend ages trying to find some when I need it, let's take this. But that is another location marked off, searched, looted, cleared of zombies, cleared of loot. Let's get John back to base. We will... ooh, there's still a lot more. Okay, well, we're going to need another bag. There is still a few things to do. Still a few more things to add before we finish off that cinema. Still work to do. Okay, it is late. John is tired, he is thirsty. But there is one place that he really needs to drop into before we get back to base. And that's the video store. Now, you're just going to have to overlook the fact that John is going in to get some videos for the home cinema. That is locked. And yeah, just suspend your disbelief, okay? There we are. That's what John was hoping to find. Dog Goblin 4, 0 gravity. It is notorious. Maybe John shouldn't watch that while he's home alone in a zombie flipping apocalypse. But I know he's really looking forward to just basically being scared the hell out of his pants. Or something like that. Scared the shit out of him. That's what I'm thinking of. Right. Let's get all this back to base. Okay, so John is new to this DIY luck, okay? And it turns out he needs for the plaster powders, and he just realised that he needs a bucket. And would you like to guess what John does not have? Would you like to guess that John has just about anything and everything except for a bucket? So we are going to have to be searching after all. We don't have a bucket. I don't think we've got a bucket in here. Let's just check. One of those things that, yeah, just not really thought to pick up. I'm going to be checking out the nearby neighbourhood for some blue curtains and the right sort of window. We can also harvest these carrots. Absolutely awesome. But we're also going to have to be on the eye out for a bucket, of all things. This could take a while. We could find one. John could find one in the very first garage he goes into. Let's hope luck is on his side. Okay, so John is applying the finishing touches to the cinema room. We've got the screen in place. We've got the black. That is not a very deep black. Things didn't quite go to plan. It must be said, John does not want to talk about how long it took him to find a bucket. Just one simple, plain, empty bucket. And these curtains, that's the only matchy ones he could find. The guy's absolutely exhausted, but there we are. It's room for improvement. Incredible collection of films to watch. John is particularly looking forward to watching Dog Goblin 4 Zero Gravity. That sounds absolutely off the hook, but that is going to have to be it. He's decided to leave the walls like that. It's much more, it just looks better. It just looks better than a blue. We've got enough blue in the room already. There's the screen. Hopefully John can figure out how to convert VHS tapes to work on a cinema projector, but that is going to have to be all for today. John is absolutely exhausted. He can barely move, and he is ridiculously tired. He will sleep well tonight. Peace.